Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is Sports Dom coming back with another video. And this is my Anaheim Ducks at Buffalo Sabres recap. The game just ended. What a win for the Buffalo Sabres and the black and red goat heads at KeyBank Center in downtown Buffalo. So, let's recap this. It was a 6-3 final for the Buffalo Sabres, and let's recap this right now. Here we go. Goals: Buffalo 6, Anaheim 3. Shots: Buffalo 39, Anaheim 37. Block shots: Anaheim 9, Buffalo 11. Hits: Anaheim 18, Buffalo 13. Face-offs: Anaheim 28, Buffalo 27. Power plays: Anaheim 0 for 1, Buffalo 1 for 2. Penalty minutes: Anaheim 9, Buffalo 7. And the scoring in the first period to get it started at 9:53. It was Buffalo's Dylan Cousins, his 16th of the season, assisted by Rasmus Dahlin, his 38th, and Ilya Lyubushkin, his 6th, and it's a 1-0 Sabre lead over the Ducks. Quack, quack, quack. And then, still in the first period, at 17:39, it was Buffalo's Jeff Skinner on the power play, his 19th of the season, assisted by Alex Tuch, his 27th, and Tage Thompson, his 29th. And after one period of play, it's a 2-0 Sabre lead. And then in the second period, where 4 goals were scored, 3 by the Ducks. Here we go. At 4:47, it was Anaheim's Trevor Zegras, his 16th of the season, assisted by Ryan Strome, his 15th, and Max Comtois, his 4th, and it's a 2-1 game. And then at 8:14, it was Anaheim's Trevor Zegras, his 2nd of the game, his 17th of the season, assisted by former Sabre Nathan Beaulieu, his 4th, and it's a 2-2 game. And then at 10:49, it was Buffalo's Peyton Krebs, his 5th of the season, assisted by Rasmus Dahlin, his 2nd of the game, his 39th of the season, and Kyle Okposo, his 11th of the season. And it's a 3-2 Sabre lead, but they're not done yet. At 15:29, it was Anaheim's Simon Benoit, his 3rd of the season, assisted by Trevor Zegras, his 23rd, and Adam Henrique, his 12th. And after 2, it's a 3-3 hockey game. And then in the third period, where 3 goals were scored, at 2:12, it was Buffalo's Victor Olofsson, his 20th of the season, assisted by Ilya Lyubushkin, his 2nd of the game, his 7th of the season. And it's a 4-3 Sabre lead. And then at 8:07, it was Buffalo's Victor Olofsson, his 2nd of the game, his 21st of the season, assisted by Tyson Jost, his 11th, and Owen Power, his 16th. And it's a 5-3 Buffalo lead. And then at 13:40, it was Buffalo's Peyton Krebs, his 2nd of the game, his 6th of the season, assisted by Alex Tuch, his 2nd of the game, his 28th of the season, and by Ilya Lyubushkin, his 3rd of the game, his 8th of the season. And it's a 6-3 Buffalo Sabres win over the Anaheim Ducks, 4 points out of a wildcard playoff spot. Now, I kept saying that the Buffalo Sabres would make the playoffs this year. They're 4 points out of a wildcard spot. But they got to get hot. They got to string some wins together. It's going to be very tough with the stretch coming up, but they can do it. Penalties. In the first period, at 7:40, it was Buffalo's Rasmus Dahlin. 2 minutes for delay of game, puck over the glass. And then at 16:20, it was Anaheim's Mason McTavish. 2 minutes for hooking. And at 18:50, it was Anaheim's Kevin Shattenkirk. 2 minutes for tripping. And then in the second period, at 18:38, it was Anaheim's Ryan Strome. 5-minute major for fighting. And at 1838, it was Buffalo's Peyton Krebs 5-minute major for fighting. So, Peyton Krebs has been getting in scraps as of late. And he got going today. He got scoring. Finally, this is what we want to see out of Peyton Krebs, who came over in that trade with the Vegas Golden Knights along with Alex Tuck for Jack Eichel. So we finally got him going. And my 3 stars of this game are, my third star of this game is Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen, the Sabres goalie. He played outstanding today. He's starting to come into his own as a starting goaltender. That's what we want. We need more consistency out of him, and we need him to get on a hot streak so we can get into the playoffs and end our playoff drought. And then we need to make the playoffs again next year and go even further. You know, like the Buffalo Bills, you know, they ended their drought and they're continuously making the playoffs. The Sabres need to do that as well. So, with the games coming up, we got Dallas at Dallas on Monday. And then on Tuesday, we're at the St. Louis Blues, which is going to be, Dallas is 27-13-7. So that's going to be a very tough game, but I think Buffalo can win it. They got 4 games in a row on the road. Tuesday, they're at the St. Louis Blues, who are 23-20-3. The Buffalo Sabres are 23-19-3. So they should win these games. And then they're at the Winnipeg Jets, who are 29-16-1. But they've had success, you know, over the years against Winnipeg. They lost the last time they played Winnipeg, but they got to win this game. They got to beat the Winnipeg Jets. They beat us in our building. We got to go into their building and steal one. And then we're at the Minnesota Wild, who are 25-15-4. And we can win that game because we've beaten the Minnesota Wild already. So we beat them back on January 7th, 6-5 at the KeyBank Center in Buffalo. And then after the 4-game road trip, then we're home against the Carolina Hurricanes. And then they get 10 days in a row where they don't play any game, which isn't good because the long break. And then after the break, they get the Calgary Flames at home, who we've beaten already this season, so I'm not worried about that. So we need to just win, starting with Dallas on Monday. Got to beat them. I want Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen to remain the starter from here on out. You know, we need to start winning. We need to get into the playoffs. Like I said, they're only 4 points out of a wild card playoff spot. They need to get in the playoffs, even if it is a wild card. I'll take it. Just end the drought. But guys, comment in the comment section below on what you think. And as always, if you like my videos, like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification so you don't miss a video. And once again, they score 6 goals wearing the black and red goat heads, which they've done many, many times this season. So stay tuned for my Cincinnati Bengals at Buffalo Bills AFC Divisional Playoff Round preview. And as always, go Sabres. And let's beat the Dallas Stars on Monday. Victor Olofsson and Peyton Krebs each had 2 goals in this game. So that was nice. Jeff Skinner had a goal. You know, he got going. So, and Dylan Cousins. So we need these guys to continue to get going. We need Alex Tuck. You know, we need Zemgus Girgensons now. We need Casey Middlestat. We need Rasmus Dahlin to score again. Tage Thompson didn't score a goal today, but we need him to get going again, and we need these guys to get going, especially if we get that wild card playoff spot. But once again, stay tuned for my Cincinnati Bengals at Buffalo Bills AFC Divisional Playoff Round preview. And go Sabres. Let's beat the Dallas Stars on Monday and pull even closer to within a wild card playoff spot, depending on if the team we're 4 points behind loses or not. Go Sabres. Let's beat the Stars and go Bills. Let's beat the Cincinnati Bengals.